Drew McIntyre stormed out of WWE Royal Rumble after a heated backstage blowup. The best and worst of WWE Royal Rumble. John Cena breaks silence after losing at Royal Rumble. Rhea Ripley reacts to Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble. Jey Uso giving up his WrestleMania spot. Why Alexa Bliss was eliminated early in the Women's Royal Rumble. IShowSpeed left Royal Rumble 2025 on crutches. Roman Reigns in disbelief after Seth Rollins' attack. Let's dive right in. The best and worst of Royal Rumble 2025. WWE delivered a loaded Royal Rumble premium live event with surprises and moments galore. A lot of it was great, but there were a few issues. All 4 matches had something to offer the show, even if the main event is making most of the headlines. So, following an epic 4.5 hours, let's review the insanity we just witnessed. Here are the biggest positives and negatives of Royal Rumble 2025. Number 1. Best and worst. Main event Jey. In one of the most shocking upsets in Royal Rumble history, Jey Uso won the 30-man match after last eliminating John Cena. On one hand, this was a fantastic moment, and one the Yeet Master has earned due to his meteoric rise to becoming the most popular man in WWE. But where does this leave the world title picture at WrestleMania 41? We've already seen Uso face Gunther many times, including last weekend, while a match against Cody Rhodes might not be the best idea. Hopefully, WWE has a plan to ensure main event Jey's journey to Mania is filled with excitement and intrigue. Number 2. Worst. Are they heels now? The WWE Tag Team Championship match between DIY and Motor City Machine Guns was pretty solid, even if the crowd wasn't into the action for most of it. Royal Rumble fatigue is real. However, the biggest story coming out of it was the return of the Street Profits. On its own, this is a huge positive for SmackDown's tag team division, but their actions have led to massive confusion. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins cost MCMG the match, seemingly turning heel in the process. However, DIY were also victims of the Profits' new aggressive attitude. So, what are they? Heels or babyfaces? Some clarity would have been nice. Number 3. Best. An epic ladder match. Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens left no stone unturned in their hellacious ladder match at the Royal Rumble. They put each other through unimaginable pain, particularly towards the end as their hatred towards each other boiled over. KO hit a Fisherman Buster onto a bridged ladder before taking the most insane bump in years. The American Nightmare Alabama slammed Owens through another bridged ladder from the announce table. That was enough for Rhodes to retain the undisputed WWE Championship. Sami Zayn's presence also means something big might be cooking with him, but for now, Cody Rhodes has survived after Kevin Owens brought out the worst in him. Well, he did get injured. What a story, and what a match, though. Number 4. Worst. Problems with the Women's Royal Rumble match. While there were some positives, the 30-woman Royal Rumble match had quite a few problems. It had an incredibly predictable ending, as Charlotte Flair won after outlasting a Final Four of Roxanne Perez, Nia Jax, and Nikki Bella. Some of the top contenders to win were all eliminated in a group by Jax, with Bianca Belair, Sky, and Liv Morgan, all deserving better endings at the Rumble. Alexa Bliss was also taken out relatively early following her return. However, the biggest negative of the Women's Rumble may have been some of the absences. Becky Lynch would have made this match much better had she returned. Meanwhile, the Jade Cargill mystery angle is losing steam. The Storm should have returned at the Royal Rumble and confronted Bianca Belair and Naomi, both prime suspects in her attack. Number 5. Best. Seth Rollins absolutely snaps. So much happened in the Men's Royal Rumble match that we can keep on listing all the cool moments that happened. Some of them include Braun Breaker destroying IShowSpeed, Joe Hendry making a surprise appearance, and AJ Styles returning with his original theme song. However, the best piece of storytelling from the Rumble may have been Seth Rollins' descent into madness. He went toe-to-toe with eternal enemy Roman Reigns near the business end, before CM Punk eliminated the former Shield members. The Visionary ended up attacking both Reigns and Punk, hitting them with multiple stomps each. He even flipped the bird to Paul Heyman. That's how you know Rollins is a heel now. While Jey Uso and John Cena's encounter in the final 2 was epic, what happens next with the aforementioned 3 might just be the most interesting thing from the Royal Rumble. John Cena breaks silence after losing WWE Royal Rumble. John Cena didn't intend to start his retirement tour this way, as he failed to win the 2025 Men's WWE Royal Rumble match. The Cenation leader shared his comments after coming up short last night. The 47-year-old stalwart entered the Royal Rumble match at number 23 and made as many as 3 eliminations, tossing out Finn Balor, Logan Paul, and Braun Strowman. The final two competitors were John Cena and Jey Uso. The two men had a thrilling back-and-forth contact, which went on the ring apron in the closing moments. The champ attempted to execute an attitude adjustment on the Yeet Master, but he managed to survive and sent his rival onto the floor, much to everyone's surprise. Despite losing the match, Cena showed sportsman spirit as he went back to the ring to congratulate Uso and share a heartwarming hug. During the post-Royal Rumble press conference, an emotional John Cena described his loss as not best for business and vowed to headline WrestleMania one last time this year. Tonight, standing in that ring, I wanted this experience to be a tour of goodwill. I've openly admitted I don't know how much I have left in the tank, and I just wanted to do something that would be nice for all of us to get together and have a good time. Unfortunately, tonight, it dawned on me that that's not best for business. What is best for business is I main event WrestleMania, and what is best for business is, for the first time, I confidently say that I'm gonna win a 17th championship, Cena said. Rhea Ripley reacts to Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble. Rhea Ripley has reacted to Jey Uso winning the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble match. The Yeet Master eliminated John Cena to win the Rumble for the first time in his career. The Eradicator and Jey have bonded on WWE television over the past few months. Ripley's exit from the Judgment Day enabled Jey to join forces with her and Damian Priest. Jey and Priest have also teamed up on Monday Night Raw, while Ripley supported them in their corner. On X, Ripley reacted to Jey Uso's historic win with a one-word message. Rhea Ripley was not in action at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event. The reigning WWE Women's World Champion recently defended her title against Nia Jax at Saturday night's main event and may have a target on her back, thanks to Charlotte Flair. The Queen won the Women's Royal Rumble match and made a statement immediately upon returning to television. Jey Uso was also in action at Saturday night's main event, where he challenged Gunther for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, but was unsuccessful. At WrestleMania 41, the OG Bloodline member will again attempt to win his first World Championship. It remains to be seen which champion he will choose to face at the grandest stage of them all. Jey Uso giving up his WrestleMania spot. Jey Uso pulled off a stunner at WWE Royal Rumble 2025 when he outsmarted John Cena to win his first Royal Rumble match. The Yeet Master outlasted 29 other men, including giants Braun Strowman and Jacob Fatu. Having entered the match at number 20, Jey eliminated Sami Zayn, John Cena, and Shinsuke Nakamura. The fans, however, must brace for another possible shocker from Jey Uso, as he might relinquish his WrestleMania 41 spot for WWE legend, CM Punk. The straight-edge superstar had to swallow a bitter pill at the Royal Rumble after he was cunningly eliminated by Logan Paul. Punk managed to eliminate Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins simultaneously, but he was sent over the top rope by the Maverick right after. This was probably the last opportunity for Punk to win the Rumble and then feature in the main event of WrestleMania 41. This has been a goal for the two-time WWE champion since his debut in the promotion. So what might Punk do now to try and get into the WrestleMania 41 main event? CM Punk could ask Paul Heyman for the favor he owes him. Punk might ask Heyman to convince Jey Uso to give away his WrestleMania spot or to insert Punk in the main event of WrestleMania 41. The former WWE champion might push Heyman to return his favor because this might be his last chance. By next year, Punk will be 47. There is a chance he won't have the same hunger and momentum, and might also not be able to participate in the Royal Rumble match. As a result, Punk must negotiate with Jey Uso either directly or through his former manager, Paul Heyman. On the upcoming edition of Raw, CM Punk might also ask the Yeet Master to not interfere with his goal of main eventing WrestleMania. He might ask Jey to challenge Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns might also stake a claim to a WrestleMania spot, and the three could have a triple threat match at Elimination Chamber 2025. Punk could win the match and then finally main event WrestleMania 41. It remains to be seen how Triple H books the main event of WrestleMania 41. Will it be as cinematic as WrestleMania 40, or will it be bigger? Only time will tell. Why Alexa Bliss was eliminated early in the WWE Women's Royal Rumble. Alexa Bliss made a shocking return to WWE in the Women's Royal Rumble match at number 21. The goddess received one of the loudest pops of the Women's Rumble match, as fans were eagerly anticipating her return. However, Bliss's comeback left some fans disappointed, as she was seemingly eliminated too early from the match. Let's look at a few reasons why Alexa Bliss was eliminated early from the traditional Women's Rumble match. Alexa Bliss was eliminated by Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez from the match. This early elimination could be a way to plant seeds for a future feud between Liv Morgan and the Judgment Day members. The goddess could seek vengeance for her early elimination by targeting the villainous faction, eventually leading to a return feud for the 33-year-old star. Additionally, WWE could later use this angle to set up a massive WrestleMania 41 match, where Alexa could potentially join the Wyatt Six to feud with the Judgment Day as a whole. The only potential barrier for this feud could be the brand distinction, as the Six are part of the Blue brand, whereas the Judgment Day belongs to Raw. When Alexa Bliss made her entrance, the thunderous pop showed just how much the WWE Universe loved her comeback. However, eliminating the goddess early from the match could have been a strategic move to get even more fans behind her. Fans on the internet were completely displeased with Bliss's booking in the Women's Rumble match, as she deserved to do more in the traditional bout. Since WWE had no intention of making Bliss the winner, eliminating her early could have been a deliberate decision to make her booking controversial and generate more fan support. The angle between Liv Morgan and Alexa Bliss in the Women's Royal Rumble match suggests that the company intends to build a feud between them. There were seemingly no plans to book Bliss as the Rumble winner or to give her a significant role in the match. So, even if she had stayed longer, it would have only delayed her eventual elimination. The goddess has nothing left to prove, and her early elimination doesn't cost her any momentum on the road to WrestleMania 41. Since it had no real impact on her momentum, the company may have decided to eliminate her early from the match. IShowSpeed left WWE Royal Rumble 2025 on crutches. The 2025 WWE Royal Rumble concluded with a bang, with Jey Uso pulling one of the most unpredictable victories in the Men's Rumble, securing his shot at the main event of WrestleMania 41. This year's Men's Rumble was extremely stacked with some of the biggest names in the industry. However, a megastar left the arena on crutches after suffering a brutal attack. The Men's Rumble also featured a last-minute celebrity edition, as IShowSpeed replaced Akira Tozawa, who was taken out by a frustrated Carmelo Hayes while making his way to the squared circle. Triple H was running out of options since Tozawa was unfit to enter the ring, and he asked streamer IShowSpeed to take the place of the 39-year-old Raw star, marking Speed's official WWE debut. IShowSpeed had his moment when he helped Braun Breaker eliminate Otis from the ring. However, the party soon ended for the young streamer, as Breaker ran the ropes, delivered a vicious spear to Speed, and tossed him out of the ring. After being brutalized, the 20-year-old seemed to be injured, as a video on social media shows he was taken away on a medical golf cart. Speed even shared a picture of the battle scar he got during his in-ring debut at Rumble. He had a patch of skin peeled off just above his foot. He was also seen roaming with a limp. The 20-year-old also shared an aftermath picture of himself with a neckband wrapped around his neck, medical tape on his leg, and holding a support stick. However, it seems Speed didn't sustain any serious injuries apart from having the skin on his leg peeled away. WWE held a post-Royal Rumble 2025 press conference featuring the match winners. The chief content officer, Triple H, also engaged with media outlets. During his interactions with media personalities, Triple H was asked about IShowSpeed's WWE debut, which involved replacing Akira Tozawa at the last moment. Braun Breaker brutalized him and eliminated him in under 1 minute. The game laughed and said he had never seen anyone hit that hard in his life. This wasn't the first time Speed had been manhandled by a WWE star. Last year, when he dressed up as Prime Bottle, Randy Orton took him out with a vicious RKO that went viral instantly on the internet. "I don't think I've seen a human get hit that hard," said Triple H. Roman Reigns in disbelief after Seth Rollins' attack. A video shared by WWE on Instagram shows a stunned Roman Reigns walking away from the ring through the crowd. Reigns was attacked by Seth Rollins after the duo got eliminated from the Men's Royal Rumble match. Reigns was the 16th entrant in the Men's Royal Rumble match. He had a strong showing in the free-for-all, but was eventually eliminated in a shocking moment. Outside the ring, a frustrated Seth Rollins began attacking the OTC and left him lying unconscious at ringside. After Roman Reigns regained his consciousness, he headed backstage with Paul Heyman in a heartbreaking visual. Reigns looked shocked over what had just happened. After what happened during the Men's Royal Rumble match, it seems like WWE is building towards a huge singles match at WrestleMania 41. Rollins attacked Reigns outside the ring, and things are only going to get uglier between the two former best friends. Rollins was the one who helped Cody Rhodes defeat Reigns at last year's WrestleMania. This years-long feud will seemingly culminate in a blockbuster match at the Show of Shows. The two former Shield mates might go to great lengths to destroy each other if they do end up battling at Mania this year. Drew McIntyre stormed out of WWE Royal Rumble after a heated backstage blowup. Drew McIntyre didn't take his Royal Rumble elimination lightly, and it looks like things got heated backstage. According to PWInsider.com, McIntyre was visibly upset after being eliminated from the Men's Royal Rumble match, and once he made it backstage, he was reportedly screaming and cursing about how things went down. The report states that something went wrong with his elimination, and McIntyre was frustrated that someone had to get their moves in at the expense of multiple planned storylines in the match. He was so furious that sources claim he stormed out of the building before the Rumble match even ended. Jey Uso ultimately won the Royal Rumble, eliminating John Cena to secure his spot at WrestleMania 41. However, it's unclear exactly what led to McIntyre's frustration or who he was directing his anger toward. We will keep you updated as more information becomes available. With WrestleMania 41 on the horizon, McIntyre's outburst could mean something bigger brewing behind the scenes. Whether this frustration leads to real consequences or just blows over remains to be seen, but one thing's for sure, McIntyre isn't the type to stay quiet for long. Will WWE address his reaction, or will McIntyre take matters into his own hands? Stay tuned because this story might not be over yet.